Thanks to Advanced Prosthetics and Back to 30 for recognizing remarkable women.
Well, welcome back to the Your Carolina Remarkable Women of the Carolinas special. We here at Channel 7 in Your Carolina are thrilled to be joining Advanced Prosthetics and Back to 30 and recognizing remarkable women in our area. We asked you to nominate some remarkable women here in the Carolinas, and we have been meeting 4 of the finalists throughout this past month, and today we are recognizing one of those finalists. It is YVETTE McKenzie. Okay, now you can watch our special on March 7th to see who won, and I don't know who is going to decide because all these women have been amazing. But Miss YVETTE, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
How did you find out that you had been nominated for Remarkable Women? Well,
I received an email congratulating me, and the first thing I thought of was, who's trying to reach me? This is like a joke, right?
Right.
And so you did not believe it?
I didn't believe it.
You didn't feel remarkable inside?
Well, you know, sometimes you just do what you need to do.
But we heard such good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We heard from your daughter, Taylor.
Yes.
She sent in, and here's just a couple little snippets of what she said. She said that my mother, YVETTE, taught her and her sister the importance of being a strong, independent woman in a world that isn't always fair.
Right.
Okay. She said that you became a single mom when they were 9 and 14 and worked really hard. Also made sure that they were involved in extracurricular activities. And then tell me what happened when Charleston was flooded. I heard you took a little road trip.
We did. My daughter was actually, my older daughter was actually living in Somerville at the time, and it didn't really reach Somerville, but she was just telling me some of the stories. I'm like, wow, that just sounds awful. And so we got to do something, and so my younger daughter and I said, let's go down there and see what we can do. And so we decided, well, what's the easiest thing we can do? Well, get water, get food, try to help people out. And so we just went into a local store there, and I think honestly that was the first time I'd ever been to an Aldi's. And so we were like running around the aisles going, that's great, yeah, pick some of that. Oh, they're going to need that. No, they're not going to need that.
And you know, all that was appreciated.
Oh,
I mean, you couldn't do anything that wasn't appreciated after that storm.
Yeah, well, and I think they enjoyed certainly the mother-daughter time, but just the whole idea of giving back and, you know, finding a place to donate all the goods and everything. So
but now, based on your parents, aren't you involved in the Alzheimer's march?
I am. My mother had a terrible accident back in 2016. My parents at the time were still living independently, and she'd already had early signs of dementia. But when we moved her down here, you know, we just thought we got to get involved. We got to find a way to try to help. And so, so I work at a great company, and we really had never done much with Alzheimer's before. And so I said, what if we become a sponsor, and what if we start participating in the walk? And so for the last 4 years, our organization has been participating in the Walk to End Alzheimer's, raising funds within the company and building awareness.
Well, that's a nice boss you got.
You do.
Yes.
It's
a great company.
Well, the company you work for is a very large, demanding company, so you have a lot on your plate. So the fact that you can, you know, take time when you don't really have a lot of time and do stuff for others, that just kind of is what sets you apart a little bit.
Well, I think, you know, it wouldn't be possible, as you said, Jack, if the company didn't allow for that. And one of our core principles is giving back to the community. And so, you know, when you ask to have some time off to participate, there's no problem with that. And in fact, what was really great, you know, just we even got a lot of our executives to participate in the fundraising activities. There's nothing like seeing a bunch of executives out there washing cars to raise money.
It's humbling.
That's right.
Who do you work for?
I work for ScanSource.
Okay, very good.
Right, they're good people and do a whole lot. So what would you want to, because I always like hearing advice when someone thinks that you're, you know, worthy enough and important enough to like nominate, like what advice could you give to somebody else that may be sitting there at home being like, I'm just kind of doing what I do. I don't know if I feel remarkable, if I've done anything special.
We were talking about that earlier. I think that the first thing is you have to be true to yourself, right? And then find something that you're passionate about. You know, I've been accused for the good and the bad that I'm a very passionate person. You know, I was telling somebody the other day, I said, well, when you're the child of a Puerto Rican and an Irishman, then
you got some passion.
Passion's got to be there. That's right. So, but you know, be true to yourself, and because when you're passionate and you really believe in something, you know you're going to really give it your all.
Right. Well, you know, you're one of the final four, and we'll announce our specials this weekend. But we announce our winner this Friday.
Yes. So yeah. So a week. You're a week. So March 7th is when this is going to air at noon on the CW. So you got to make sure
we're tuning in.
You're watching. If we could vote right now, I'd be like, you got to win. You're amazing. It was so nice.
Give the dates again since I messed up.
You didn't mess up anything. No, March 7th is when the actual special airs.
On a Saturday,
some of these stories will be airing leading up to March 7th.
All right, next
March 7th at noon on the CW is the big Remarkable Women special.
Drum rolls and everything.
Yes,
there you go.
Yes.
Good luck.
Well, good luck. And we're so nice to
thank you
meet
so much.
you.
Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, so lucky to meet so many remarkable ladies here. Well, coming up next on Your Carolina, time changes next weekend, and that will give us all a little spring fever. That makes it a great time to head out to the Spring Southern Home and Garden Show. We're going to tell you all about it when we come back.